Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, let's get into the markets today. Let's get ready for an amazing week. I love trading. Do you guys love trading? By the way guys, make sure you grab access to, I can't talk right now. Make sure you grab access to that free trading course. Very first link in the description there guys. It's free. Hey. If you don't want the help and free help, by the way, there's amazing stuff in that free trading course, then hey, don't blame me when you're losing money, okay? So, let's get straight into the market update today. All right, so, let's have a look around all the markets today, guys, and we'll see what's going on. Let's start off with the good old stocky market, And let's actually just look at the daily charts here. Let's zoom in on the daily charts. One thing we're noticing through here on the daily charts, the big thing here, guys, and I really want you, as a not just a market update, but from a teaching lesson, trade what you see, not what you think, hope, or fear. What is happening right now? Okay, cool. Let's make a decision on that. Not what I think is going to happen. Not what I hope is going to happen, and not what I'm fearful is going to happen, right? Never trade based off what you think, hope, or fear. Because all that stuff is what? Is just opinions. And just like my opinion, guess what? We all have one. And some of them, or actually most of those opinions, make an ass, it's a stinky one too, out of you, right? Because you're assuming now things are going to, right? One of the big things over my last 19 years of trading is that I just need to follow along with what the market is telling me. And unfortunately, today in today's world, more and more people, more and more traders are just looking for those, looking for the get rich quick schemes and all that sort of stuff. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because a lot of the times traders are using AI robots and so on and so forth to try to find these things. It's like we can just bring it back to as simple as what is the market doing, and then we can make a decision on that. Okay. So the one thing that we're looking at here, guys, is again, let's bring it down to simple trend analysis. And I know this might sound really, really simple, guys, but you'll probably realize that a lot of the times people are using indicators, right? Stochastics and RSI and 10,000 different indicators, and it's all that sort of stuff. And it's like, okay then, right? Okay then. But the thing is one of the most important things to us in the markets, right, is what? The market itself, right? So if the market itself, because we trade the price action, right? We actually trade the chart, right? So no matter what opinion we can throw at the market, we actually make money from price movement, correct? So doesn't it make sense for us to then make sure the most important thing to us is actually trade the price movement, not other things, right? It's like, oh, the inflation, right? So correlations, right? So we have a high, a lower high, and now another lower high through here. And okay, let's just black and white. We are in a downward trend on this daily chart. Downward trend. The sellers are in control. The downward trend. So for now, as I speak right now, not what I think, not what I hope, not what I'm fearful of, we have a sellers in control environment, which is more like just a what? A down, up, lower, high, and then what the hell was that? Come on, John. Yeah, lucky I didn't finish school. I wouldn't have become a trader if that was the case. Well, I did finish school, guys, but I think they gave me a 51 just to get my ass out of there. Thank you. All right, and then we have this. There we go. That's better, isn't it? So right now, if we are thinking, oh, the bottom's in, if you've been listening to some people out there in the marketplace, right, saying, oh, that's it. Here we go, right? Here we go. We're gonna see an incredible boom in the stock market. It may happen, traders, right? It may happen, but guess what? It's not happening right now. And the market will start to change the tune before we start to get a really big movement, right? The market is not going to, and this is a big thing for traders. They're like, oh, let me get in now because I heard a video. We're going to go through an incredible boom soon and I'm going to miss out. I better get in now before it goes up. Oh my goodness, it's just going to keep going up and up and up, right? Or a crash. What do we think about a crash, right? We automatically think what? COVID, right? 30 days, big movement on the downside. Here we go. That's probably not going to happen, right? And remember, traders, when we talk about crashes here, and I'm trying to put things into perspective for you, okay? To try to not let you get that fear of missing out or FOMO, right? Because our brains are playing silly buggers on our mind, right? Because we think, oh, if I get in now and I get in the bottom and the market does go for a big boom, oh my goodness, I'm going to get into it. But let's just say the market does go through a big boom. What's probably going to happen, right? Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen, by the way, guys. I'm just saying if the market does go up, guess what's going to happen? It may find a double bottom. This actually may be double bottom here. Oh, look, double bottom. And then what will happen? It'll probably go up through here. It'll start to, we have a high, a lower high, and a lower high, so downward trend. So, but as long as we're making lower highs, we're in a downward trend. But if it breaks this high, then now we can possibly start to see a new upward trend. So, but then what's probably going to happen, right? Now, by the way, traders, this probably has a 10% chance of happening, but it still has a chance of happening. So, if the market does do that, then it's probably going to go up. Then it's probably going to get a bit of a pullback, and then we're going to start to get going. But what do? You try to get in here, which is a very, very, very risky position to get into a long position right now on a short-term level basis, guys. Short-term, long-term, different, okay? If you're a trader, which probably most of you guys are trading in markets, we need to trade with what the market is doing right now. And that is downward trend. And so for me, traders, it's so much more powerful to try to look for a long signal here. Why? Because the market is starting to change the tune through here now. Instead of trying, I'm going to get in the bottom. Why? Because when you do that, guess what? Guess what happens most of the time when you try to buy, you know, oh, I'm going to get in early now. I'm going to buy it. Guess what happens? The market continues to do this. And I know some people right now, and I'm going to give you a really good example of this, okay? I was long the TMF market. Some of you guys have been watching me for the entire year. You would know this. I was long the TMF market. And I know one person, I'm not going to mention his name. Actually, he's been very quiet with my good old YouTubes, right? But I know for myself, traders, I was long through here. And as soon as we started to get what? I was thinking, okay, they're going to drop rates soon. Soonish. Okay, that's what's going to happen. Okay, right? But I didn't realize, yes, they probably are going to drop rates, but it's probably going to be another 12 months even from doing this video. I had my timing off, right? But I was thinking, right? Thinking what? Yeah, rates. Rates are going to go down, bond market going to go up. Here we go, buy TMF. Here we go. I was wrong. Why was I wrong? Well, one, I was wrong because the timing was off, right? But also, secondly, look at this here, right? High, lower high, and another lower high. Who's in control? Sellers, right? So as soon as that happened, this down bar through here, this is when I got out of my position here for about a 10% loss of my entire position there, right? Not a 10% loss on my entire account, guys. I just must make that very, very clear. It's not a 10% loss on my entire account. I had a portion of my account in this one market, and I had 10% loss in there. But it equaled a real small loss on my account, right? So I kept it that because I knew, guess what? The market at that time, I was thinking, oh, bond market boom. They're going to go recession. They're going to do QE. They're going to drop the interest rates. Bond market kaboom. My thinking was that, right? That was my thinking. But what was the market doing at that time? It was what? Wait. Down. Right? Down. The prices are down. Down. Right? And then I got out here. And I said, guys, I'm completely out. And I did this live as well too with my private clients as well too. By the way, guys, if you're interested in becoming a private client and seeing what I'm actually doing in the markets, then that second link in the description, click on that. Go fill out the application form, guys, and I'll call you to see if you're a good fit. And this is where, guys, if you really want 2024 to be a year, then this is with you and me every single day in the markets. Every single day I'm coaching you and helping you. Anyway, so there's lower highs in the markets, okay? Lower highs. And so my thinking was market's going to go boom, right? And then the market actually comes down through here, right? So what ends up happening through here? I know some people who were so dogmatic about going along the market. They were ego. And then as the market dropped, and still is dropping, guess what? Not only did they hold on to it, but they kept buying more. It's like traders again. And the reason why I'm bringing this up to you right now is, guess what? People's egos can really run them ragged. And I know some people. Now, I do believe eventually, in due time, maybe 12 months, maybe a couple of years from now, yes, we're going to see TMF start to make a move up on TLT. Eventually. But who knows where that eventually is going to be, and who knows what's going to happen, especially with TMF, right? Because it's a 3 times leverage instrument. Who knows? TMF could go bust. And the TLT market just stays, because the TLT market is the main one with no leverage, right? TMF is the leverage one. So the whole purpose here, traders, is that through this point right here, as this market was coming down, I knew that my thinking and my assuming and my opinions and all this stuff that I was throwing at the markets at the time of what I just said there, guess what? Was wrong. And I needed to get out, and I needed to protect myself. And I'm so glad that I did, because guess what? Now I have that cash on the sidelines, waiting and prodding and looking and scanning for some more opportunities. Now, by the way, guys, those opportunities are gold, silver, mining sector, so on and so forth. There's some. Anyway, there's some good stuff happening through there, right? But right now, guess what? Guess what's happening with TMF? I even know someone that actually started that bought some call options here. Why would you do that for? Now, I know why you would do it, right? Because you think, the market's going to bottom out. And then you throw your thoughts, your opinions, your hopes, your fears, all that emotional, all other thinking stuff, right? And then the reason why I'm bringing this up here, traders, is because this is a real good example of what is happening to the stock market right now. It's going down, right? Now, it doesn't mean it's definitely going to go down. And there will come a turning point, there will come a point when the market turns around. Right, that's what markets do. They go through bear markets, but how long will this bear market? How long will this bear market? How long will this downward trend end? Who knows, right? We could go down through here, come up, we can go down, and then maybe we start to see a bit of an upward move, right? It could end up back down here, right? But we just never know. And just like TMF traders, I really want you to make sure that what we're seeing right now is the only thing that matters. Not even my opinion, right? If I start to throw my opinion at something, it's like, jack diddle, who cares, right? And that's the most important thing through there. And we look at the Nasdaq, the good old Nasdaq chart, and what do we see here once again? High, lower high, lower high, and it looks like we're about to break a low. So, and we are starting to see some, notice the bars as well too, right? Notice the bars, we're starting to get some really strong selling bars, even from the S&P, right? Look at this here. We cluster of sideways movement, and then now down, bam, down, bam, down, bam. If you pay your software and actually a few dollars, that's what happens when you open up your charts and you see a down bar like that. It goes bam, down, bam, down, bam. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, right? And so, and by the way, traders, like I'm teaching you with my actual trading system. By the way, I teach you my trading system for free in that free trading course. First link in the description. I just give it to you for free. I teach you what I actually look for in the setup, guys. Right? It does. If you're not interested in my coaching program, you just want some free help, then just go get the free help. Okay. The reason why I'm talking about this here, because this is rule number 1 in my trading system. If I don't have this rule number 1 in my trading system, because I have 5 rules in total that I look for. 5 major rules. This is rule number 1, which is trend. If I don't have a good trend in place, I'm not going to be trading. Why? Because it's one of the most important things. And then I start to overlay, in my trading system. I not only do I have the trend, but then I overlay some other rules to make sure that am I getting in at a good time, but I'm also getting in at the right specific candle or entry bar as well too. And again, I teach you all that for free, guys. First thing in the description there. So we could see this downward movement here, right? And the reason why, again, guys, I'm going to bring it back to what I said with TMF here. I know I'm beating this horse for you guys, right? But some of you guys are going to start to realize this. This is where most of you guys are going wrong. And traders, I understand, right? I understand. I've been trading the markets for 19 years. My first 5 years, I was $250,000 in there. I was the dumbass that was doing all this type of shit because I didn't understand. Right? I just didn't understand the markets. I was using indicators. I was buying long when I thought it was going to go up and it looked like it was going to break through. And oh my goodness, it's breaking through. It's going to go up. Let's go long. And we go long and the market goes down. And it's like, oh my goodness, how come I got stopped down? And then all this sort of stuff. Like I went through that. I went $250,000, guys. I lost in the first 5 years of trading the markets. Right? And the reason why is because I made all these mistakes. Now, 19 years. Next year will be 20 years for me. I've now figured out some really important things, right? There's probably 1,000 things out there. You can look at all the different indicators and different systems and so on and so forth. But when it comes back down to actually trading the markets, one of the most important, powerful things that I've learned is one, keep it simple. As you look at my chart. What's on there? Nothing. Not even volume. We can start to overlay moving averages. My beautiful 52. Leave my 52 alone, right? Right. My 52, not the 50, right? 52. Keep it on the 52, right? So, the purpose of this update, guys, is also not just to give you an update, right? But to really teach you some stuff that you can start to bam, 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 start to apply with trading and not take you 19 years, right? Again, I've been trading the markets for 19 years, and so one of the most important things to me, which is rule number one in my trading system. Again, I teach you for free. I teach you my system for free, guys. Like it's like I'm not. Oh no, right? Yes, if you want to buy coaching from me, because that's the most important part, right? Is coaching, your discipline, your consistency, your patience. Who cares about the system, right? If I give you an amazing trading system, which I do for free, but you have no discipline at all and you're all over the place, no focus, then you're the person to blame, right? The system works anyway. So what I'm trading right now is what? Is I'm trading with what I see. And the rule number one is the trend here in this marketplace here. And it does. And if I'm thinking right now the market's going to go up, guess what? Just like I did back here with TMF, right? This is the TMF here, right here. Look at this here. When the market started to do this, when TMF was down here, it was actually this bar here, to be precise. See this bar here? Who's in control right here? Not my thoughts and my opinions and my home, right? What was really going on in my mind? Which is not much up there, which is not much anyway. What was going on in my mind? Oh my goodness. And because, guys, guess what? For the entire year, I've been saying on my YouTubes and my private clients and here we go. Yes, recession's coming. And when recession comes, they're going to do QE and they're going to drop the interest rate and TMF's going to go up. Yes, that is true. But I didn't realize that that's probably going to take at least another 12 months for potentially that to start to take a real effect, right? It may be 3 months now to start. Who knows, right? Who knows? 6 months. See what I'm doing there? That's my opinion. Oh, it's going to take 12 months. Who knows, right? What I do know is, guess what? Is when I saw this down bar through here, guess what? The only thing that mattered to me was what? What's going on here? We were no longer in an upward trend. Lower high, another lower high, and now look what's happening here. Big breakdown candle. We are going down. This was my sign to get out. You are wrong, John. Keep your losses small. Keep your powder dry. Start to look for some other opportunities that are starting to gain a bit of momentum, because the market, the big boys who push this market around, guess what? The footprint is saying, you can put your ego into this thing here right now, John. And if you do, you're not going to be down 10%, you're going to be down 50%, right? And then guess what happened? You see what I'm saying there, traders? So right now, right now you can see, and then ever since then, look at that there, right? Ever since that point through there, this is actually down now another 44%, an extra 44%. So my position would have been down over 50%. Over 50% loss in one position, and this is a big position, by the way, traders. Because I didn't let my ego run with me. So when I'm looking at the stock market right now, look at the Nasdaq, even the Dow Jones. Look what's happened to Dow Jones. What is happening? What is happening? And again, not what the stochastics say. Who gives a shit about stochastics? No, What is the market telling us? Number one, no volume, no nothing. What is the market telling us right now? Oh, right, down. We had this movement up here for a little bit. Had this movement say overall up, down, up, and then down. This is why I've been doing videos, guys, for the last month by saying this is just a pullback. There's probably this weakness in the markets. Right? The happens in the markets, right? So, and as you can see, right, and as we get these pullbacks through here, right, as we get these pullbacks, the market is showing that there's very, 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 very weak buying through here, right? And let's actually go through here, and as you can see through here, right, we can see how when the market started to we had all this pullback through here. When the market started to break down, that was the time to say, okay, now we're actually breaking down past this level through here, and we're getting ready for more downside to come. Make sense, traders? So again, I know again, this is more like a teaching video as well too, more like an education video wrapped up with some market updates with it, because I really want you guys to do so well. And one of the biggest things, guys, is that it's not well, the stochastics right now is overbought, John, and that means the market's going to go up. No, get your knickers out of a knot. Right? Trade what you see, not what you think, hope, or fear, or even that guy called Johnny Howe, which, by the way, he's very handsome, very handsome Johnny Howe, right? You can... I actually am very handsome, you know. So anyway, right? So trade what you see, and what is happening right now in the Dow Jones? We are in a very strong downward trend, very strong. And put it this way, traders, if I looked at the legs, let's actually boxing match, ding, 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 boxing match. If this was a whole boxing match so far, right? Forget the last couple of days. If this was a whole if this was a 5-round UFC. By the way, guys, did you guys watch the UFC on the weekend? What a whole bunch of bollocks that was. Anyway, so, fucking asking, man. Just one round. Anyway, come on, Volk. Anyway, look, if this is a boxing match, UFC match, 5 rounds, and we had one side, we had the sellers, and this was the selling leg through here, and this was the selling leg through here. That's the one side. Oh, that's the selling, and this is after 5 rounds, right? And then we had the buying side. This was the buying side through here. And this was the buying side through here. At the end of the 5 rounds, who would you say would have won that match? Sellers, right? I was like, yeah, the sellers are really dominant there for the first couple of rounds. Maybe they lost 2 rounds here, 1 round here. You know? That's actually, yeah. And then, the sellers had actually had another 2 rounds. And at the very end, the buyers try to come back. Who won? The sellers, right? The box went ding, 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 ding. Sellers won. Okay, sellers are winning. And now look what's happening. We're getting a very strong movement down. We're getting more movement down in the last couple of days than this movement through the upside. And now, yes, we can start to overlay my beautiful 52, right? If you guys don't know what the 52 is, then it's a 52 simple moving average. John, is that an exponential? Doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. John, why 52? I don't know. My grandmother from the past life said, John, the 52 is the magic number because that's the thing that's going to make all your dreams come true. No, you use the 50 if you want to. I like to use the 52. Anyway, so that's what's happening there on the markets here, right, traders? So wrapped up with all that education there, I hope you can see, traders, that it doesn't matter what stock you're looking at. Rule number 1 is what is actually happening. Now, we can start to overlay that, whether this is probably going to be a big drop through here or whether it's just a short-term pullback by looking at the weekly charts, right? We'll start to overlay that from the weekly chart perspective. But let's just keep it really, 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 really simple here, okay? Because this is what actually happens with the markets. And let me actually show you. Let's actually go to here, right? Let me actually show you something here, right? Look at this back here. If I squeeze my charts back here, what was Microsoft doing? This is Microsoft, right? I'm just... down overall, up, lower, high, down, up, lower, high, down, up, lower, high. Look what happened here. Bam, look at this here. Higher, low, and away we go. When did it change? There. But if you like, the bottom's in, 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 the bottom's in. All right, eventually you're going to do well. Wait for this. Wait for... Wait for this guy here, okay? Which is, what? A higher high breaking, right? As long as we keep making these lower highs, aka the stock market right now, The market's doing that, okay? So if we go look at gold and silver as an example, why am I getting excited about gold and silver right now? That's not my opinion. It's the market, right? But I also do know how markets work. How do they work? They go for big moves up, and then they end up going for big pullbacks, right? And they go. That's what a bull market is, right? They stair step. And even in a downward market, down, up, lower, high, lower, high. Look what's happening now. We're breaking structure, right? Structure. What did I say that word for? Structure. We're just breaking a high. Right? So what does that mean for gold? Gold simply means, hey, we are no longer in a downward trend anymore. We were in a very short downward trend and it was very short-lived, but now we have broken up. If we start to get what? Let's go back to Microsoft as an example. If we start to get what? This was the high. We're now getting what? We're now getting a higher, wrong one. Come on, John. A higher high. If we start, and now I'm looking for this here. We already got this point through. See this point through? This is what we already got with gold, right? We already got the very big moving up, breaking past this high. I'm now looking for something like this to confirm the start of the upward trend. A nice good drop, get that high low, and away we go, right? So that's what I'm looking for with gold right now. I'm looking for that we had a very big move up. And by the way, traders, it's not ready yet. We're not ready to have that very big move up yet. Okay, some of you guys might be like FOMOing right now into gold and saying, oh my goodness, it's starting, here we go, right? And your little pea brain, right? And that's not a derogatory term. I have a pea brain as well too, right? Our pea brains, my pea brain too does. My pea brain, right? Again, it's nothing against you. I have a pea brain too when it comes to this. We automatically think, oh my goodness, I'm going to get in here because it's going to go up like that. I'm going to miss out. Oh my goodness, am I going to in? No, right? Put that chipmunk voice away, okay? No, you're not going to miss out, right? Because that fear. Whenever you trade based off what you think, hope, or fear, it's never a good idea. What am I doing there? Am I trading based off a nice, good price trend, or am I trading based off what I think, hope, or fear? Right? Trading based off what is. So what is happening right now is we had a very strong move up. So what's likely to happen? Or what do we actually want to see to happen? We actually want to see the bull market starting. What is a bull market? Up, down, higher, low. And yeah, we could actually go there and then, you know, that's a bull market, right? So we're probably likely to see a big pullback, and we're also at this very strong level of resistance through here. So probably going to get some form of a pullback out of gold. But to me, I believe looking at this market here, it's going to be, this pullback is going to be a buying of a dip opportunity. But we need to probably get a big dip through there, okay? So if we have a look at, say, good old Fibonacci retracement level from there to there, if the pullback did start at here, which we don't know, again, it could go up another couple of days and then get the pullback. Don't shoot the messenger, right? I'm not saying the pullback's going to happen right now, but you know, within a couple of days, guys, who knows? We could end up going through a big move up and then get the pullback, okay? But right now, look at this here, big V bottom. So if we can get a big pullback down towards this area through here, even down towards this 38% level, around the 1900 level, then I believe that could actually be quite nice from there. So, so again, guys, we just and the thing is, look how vertical this has been. Big vertical move. This is the start of something incredible, guys. I really do believe that. Looking at silver as well too, same sort of thing with silver, having a big V bottom. So if silver can start to see, if we can start to get a nice upward trend out of silver, which is what? Which is we got this here, down, up. If we can get something down, and then we go up like that, right? So we're getting all that through there from the silver and the gold perspective as well too. So really strong movements from here, guys. There's a lot of things that are happening from the markets. Let's go look at Bitcoin here as well. Bitcoin is still stuck in this sideways channel. We're slowly still making our way up. We're now in this resistance level here. So, wow. Okay, so we've just been holding here. There's no real strong trend at all. When we start to talk like trend analysis, guess what? Low, high, low. There's actually really no strong movement at all, right? So there's nothing strong in here. But look at this here. Look at this, right? Strong up, down, strong up, down, slow across, down, slow across, down, slow across, down. right? Now we're just getting this hit through here. So we're not too quite sure what's happening there with the good old Bitcoin. So there we go, traders. Anyway, that is an update for me today, traders. The most important thing through this whole update here is to give you an update of obviously what's happening across the markets here, but some really things to apply to your markets. And the most important thing that I really want you to understand, guys, it's really important to apply to your trading is just remove it back to simple basic analysis of what I'm talking about here in this update and trade with what you see. Okay. If you're trying to pick bottoms right now, which some of you guys are still trying to do that, it's not a successful strategy, right? Why would you try to do something when you know that at least 80% of the time you're going to be wrong? Right, because in a downward trend, you go buy it. Oh, look, I got it right after buying it 10 times, right? Why not let the market give you some sort of probability of waiting for the market to turn around?